to go venturing out there. Level 7 now with an Eclipse, so yeah, he's holding onto a TP ready to rotate. May see a smoke rotation early with him. Problem is against the Darkseer it becomes very obvious if you rotate off the lane because the lane's always pushing with Iron Shell, so you can't go missing too long. Matu checks a couple of camps, doesn't find a Satyr, and he actually scouts it with the... Oh, the crew was heading mid anyways, but if he was... I thought for a second he was using that to scout, but he may have seen the Satyrs there if he wants it.
Matu trying to get a kill here. He's got the Eclipse sitting high ground. He's going to pop it here. One of the Eclipses does hit the bird, but it doesn't matter. He's got enough to be able to finish off the Darkseer. That came as complete surprise to Kezu.
Oh man, he was going for the bird as well, Cap. That's the efficiency play.
Yeah, that's what it is. Matu, maximum farm, baby. That laning phase, the first couple of rotations don't work out for Puppey and Pi. Then you have a low level. Oh god, mid one runs right into it. Eclipse with the mini stun of the Moonbeam itself, the Lucian being used. He manages to quickly execute the Queen of Pain. What a big pickup for Matu.
Yeah. A build that you just don't expect something a bit different, and this blink in some ways allows you to be more aggressive because you can just constantly blink Searing Chains in and have the remnants to escape.
Making napalm, they do have the relocate coming in from GH and Miracle. They throw the first little bit of nuke. Static Storm catches some, but the kinetic field's going to be stopped. Kuro managed to get the telekinesis and a good crush following that up, but now they actually managed to get a really good sonic wave that hits multiple heroes, but it just doesn't seem to be enough for Secret to fully win the fight. Maybe with a relocate back, though, they can kill Matu. No, he gets a TP away as well. They trade 1 for 2 unless they can get mind control. Yeah. So that'll be a 2 for 2. GH, don't make it 2 for 3, or maybe 3 for 3. Almost gets Puppey. The balls, it's not good enough. All right, 2 for 3 in the end, to the favor of Secret.
Yeah, a really good job there. He's still Shikuchi, which is annoying, and Puppey's in a pretty good position here if he doesn't get caught out and blown up to start things off, and that seems to be Mind Control's idea. Take out the opposing team's initiator if possible. MP's got a Linken's. If you can get Slaughter or something, or perhaps a Queen of Pain.
Mid one, he gets a little bit too far forward. They try and give him the Lincolns, but it's not going to stop that AoE damage, but a nice vacuum crush. Turn things around, maybe the relocate out. GH does manage to save Kuro's life there. Matu is going to be chased down by MP, attempting to go for the kill before the time lapse, but it's not good enough. The physical damage isn't there. Kuro can't finish off Puppey. A glimpse backwards again now. GH turns from when he originally started here with Mind Control in tow. They're going to try and chase MP.
Okay. That's back.
Still has the blink forward and the gem. Lane break.
That's going to do a lot of damage. Is that going to kill him? The one charges are there. That's one more tick. 20 HP.
Ow.
Blink
any
forward.
Of the spirit balls.
Yeah. That one charge just saved his life there.
Dang. The Eul Scepter on himself so Mind Control can get the lasso first.
Highlight
Miracle
die.
He's going to jump for more. Pilot Die's going to have to send him back. With a no, he actually just goes to the Static Storm, giving up his life for it, but maybe his team can punish, but the relocate out is there. Now Matu actually pops the Eclipse as MP poked his head out, tried to hit on Kuro a little bit, but Matu says, no.
That's a very problematic fight to lose for Secret because Liquid's now in position at the high ground to take the tier 2 tower. They probably don't have enough time to threaten high ground. They may fall back to go for Roche, although they haven't got the best damage to kill it. But with 30 seconds on Queen of Pain, 20 on the Disruptor Slaughter, there may be just enough time for them to get Roche if they're fast. We'll see what Liquid think about it. Now they are just lingering around this area of the map. And yeah, those respawn time is getting shorter and shorter, but they are going to start getting into the pit to go for it.
There's no denying that Liquid are making the right kind of reads and rotations and stuff like that, but it does seem like Midwan is having a bit of an off game where we've been reliably watching him dominate games for Secret and Fia, whether it's a big tempo controller or a late game carry for them. Here he is struggling on the Queen game to have a heavier impact.
Yeah.
So far, 16,000 net worth on Monster.
He's huge. Nice remnant dodge from Miracle. Gets away from the Blink Crush. He had his Lincolns down as well, so that was a dangerous timing. And Miracle is just zoning them while the team go for Roshan. He's just positioning himself very aggressive, using the Slider Fist Searing Chains, and he creates the space for Matu to finish off Roshan. And it's now a level 20 Luna, an Aegis BKB, ready to start pushing down all these outer towers. Mid-one does finally manage to complete his Lincoln Sphere, but it's at a timing where you don't want to fight. I feel like if he regen, he's also got the urn charges. Oh, Puppey.
Before he can initiate, knocked in by the Searing Chains is MP gonna be able to catch GH God before the time lapse. Oh, Curl! He forced staffed in, managed to get a cut, but what a vacuum from Kezu. It doesn't save MP though. MP couldn't get off the ability. They do have the bouncing Luna Glaive that's gonna do a lot, finishing off the two supports, almost killing Miracle as well. Lincoln's for Lincoln's, a glimpse back, but nothing there to be able to catch Miracle. Now here comes Matumbaman, the highest net worth hero. There are a lot of heroes who are close to dying, but Matumbaman never was. Still has that Aegis to work with. Kezu, the rest of the Secret were trying to focus on the back lines, but now they have to deal with Matumbaman. He is manning up, giving up his Aegis to be able to finish this one off and maybe even kill mid one as well. The Gold Scepter saves his life. He blinks backwards. There goes that Aegis, but Elena racks by 30.
Yeah, but if they could kill Macho on the retreat, it'd maybe be a somewhat acceptable position here for them, but even killing Matu looks very difficult. His BKB is about to come back up.
Relocate back in GH. They're going to fight this one out with Matumbaman deep inside with a glimpse back, but now he is stopping Secret from retreating. If they want to get back to base, they have to go through him. And we saw Kezu die because of that one. Puppey being delayed up by Mind Control, gets in front of him with the Firefly. Will take that kill as well. You gotta understand, Secret, they did what they had to do, right? You said they needed to be able to kill Matumbaman just to be able to make that a somewhat acceptable position, so they went for that aggressive play, but Liquid, they had the recourse. Maybe they can still catch Miracle. Mid1 is desperate to try and get any sort of kills here. Maybe with the Static Storm they can. Miracle locked in. They've got the damage to be able to finish him up. There it is. But a stolen Static Storm actually laid out. Mid1, he can't immediately blink away. Now tries to get out. Yule Scepter onto the Bat Rider, but he is slowed down by the sticky Napalm. A defensive Yule slows down Mid1 even more, but they can't get anything off before the blink goes down. So Matumbaman's just going to use that space to backdoor the tier 1 tower. Should creep wave as well.
Courier went down. Was that Butterfly or something from the Luna?
Where did it go? Oh man, it was deep inside that secret shop area. But yeah, that was Butterfly. Matumbaman could kind of use it right now because MP is threatening him with the Corrosive Haste. He pops the BKB, taking off that minus armor. MP's taking a lot of this one, but he can't output enough damage. Now caught in after the time lapse into the lasso. Liquid, time and time again, they seem to have the counter to Secret's aggression. Secret are playing so into Liquid because they know they have to. They need to make a fight work for them. This kind of lineup, but it's just not happening.
The IO picks worked out so well. Like Matu, when they tried to catch Matu on the retreat after losing the melee racks, it felt like a favorable situation. Secret were respawning, they had a numbers advantage, but the IO respawn brings in the +1, and suddenly it's actually a 5v5. It's no longer that 5v3 that you thought you had, and that's where Liquid are just able to constantly sustain their numbers and make sure they protect their cores very well. GH has been very impressive, as have the other utility support heroes in Mind Control and Kuro. Matu, and even Miracle. Miracle just feels like the distraction in a lot of these fights where they're focusing so much on trying to kill the Ember. Matu's just gone unnoticed this entire game.
Second lane of Rax, Secret. They had to be the ones in control by 30 minutes, but it's quite the opposite. Liquid's very dominant lead, gonna smoke up and maybe deal the finishing blow with this 5-man. They can go straight through mid or bottom with these tier 3 tower gone.
I'd love to find a pick off here. Puppey Slider poking his nose out.
Puppey gonna be caught by the lasso, pulled back to his doom.
And he's been put down. Well, that possibly signals the end as they make a beeline towards this top lane. They don't need an Aegis, they don't need the Butterfly. By the time that Kuro comes back, he'll probably have a Skadi to go with the Butterfly, but ultimately Matu, he's basically like a 15k net worth Luna right now with all the items on the courier and his money stocked up, but that's more than enough for Liquid to push in this top lane potentially.
Smoked up, trying to hide their positioning in the back lines. Pylai knows his Static Storm really is the only way to be able to save this if they can get the right vacuum, blink in, all that up with Crush, Kinetic Field, Static Storm, everything.
It's still go their on way. Kuro though. Kuro still has it stolen.
Oh, that's
very difficult for Mid-1 or MP to deal with. They've got Lincolns, but they do not have a way out of the silence.
And it's not like you're going to be able to tell either. If they go ahead and vacuum and disrupt their Static Storms, and then Rubik puts it in there, Puppey might just jump into his own Static Storm thinking, all right, I'm going to follow this up with a Crush, and then find himself silenced.
Speaking of silences, Miracle's opted for the Orchid build. Very unconventional build out of him, but going for something a little bit different. Great as far as controlling and locking down the Queen of Pain or the Weaver. Just have to find a way to break their Lincolns first, and Shrines will drop now. Perhaps just considering next Roshan as the game ender, or just waiting their time, seeing if they can find another pickoff, because they're smoking up, they're drawing lines on this top lane. I think they know 4x advantage. Luna, as found as she is, Butterfly finally about to arrive. They'll be ready to go soon.
Roll.
They saw that ward get planted.
To end the game. Take that ward. MP will be the one to kill it because he's got that Lincolns, he's got the mobility. They'll have to be careful though. Mind control can easily go up the north side. The smoke fails. They are going to go for mid one. They actually managed to pop that Lincolns and will bring him down inside the Eclipse. Kezu is also quite low. Couldn't get off anything. Now Orchid it up. He doesn't get off the vacuum on top of the wall. MP tries to move forward. The gem is on the ground, but no one from Secret dares to pick it up. Miracle just dives right in, gets the back line changed 2 up, immediately gets a good sleight of fist, and now Matumbaman will make short work of Puppy, the bouncing blades, threatening MP's life as well. He activates the Shrine, but it's over for Secret. Liquid 2-0. Just like that, we said this could be the closer of the 2 series, but it couldn't be farther from the truth. Liquid very clearly 1 step above Secret in this series.
Yeah, very wrong in my assessment of this series coming in. Liquid, I mean, they 2-0'd Secret last time, and Secret have definitely been playing better since that series, but Liquid themselves elevating their game to another level. Just great spell usage that last fight, silencing the Darkseer while they blinked in and lassoed the Queen of Pain. They just fought around the Lincoln Spheres very well. Often you see teams struggle to continue to find those initiations with Batrider when those Lincoln Spheres come up, but they have this Luna on the front lines who's just hitting the buildings, just using Lucent Beam to break them, and the second they're broken, Batrider finds his openings to go in. So really well played by Liquid. Them and Bears, that is going to be quite a series, because I feel like Liquid are maybe, in my mind, a little bit favored. I mean, it's still hard to know. I mean, Bears are undefeated. They haven't been truly tested yet, perhaps, but this is going to be like the first real big test for them versing Liquid.